Down the hall, Mr. Fox was tenderly licking the stump of Mr. Fox's tail to stop the bleeding. It was the finest tail for miles around, she said between licks. It hurts, said Mr. Fox. I know it does, sweetheart, but it soon get better. And it will soon grow again, that, said one of the small foxes. It will never grow again, said Mr. Fox. I shall be tailless for the rest of my life. He looked very glum. There was no food for the foxes that night, and soon the children dozed of them. Mr. Fox dozed off, but Mr. Fox couldn't sleep because of the pain in the stump of his tail. Well, he thought, I suppose I'm lucky to be alive at all, and now they've found our hole. We are going to have to move out as soon as possible. We'll never get any peace if we... What was that? He turned his head sharply and listened. The noise he heard now was the most frightening noise a fox can ever hear. The scrapping of shovels digging in the soil. Wake up! He shouted. They are digging you out. Mr. Fox was wide awake in 1 second. She sat up, quivering all over. Are you sure that is? She whispered. I'm positive, listen. They'll kill my children, cried Mr. Fox. Never, said Mr. Fox. But darling, they will, sobbed Mr. Fox. You know they will. Scrunch, 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 went the shovels about their heads. Small stones and bits of earth began falling from the roof of the tunnel. How will they kill you, Mommy? Asked one of the small foxes. His round black eyes were huge with fright. Will there be dogs? He said. Mr. Fox began to cry. She gathered her 4 children close to her and held them tight. Suddenly, there was an especially loud crunch above their heads, and the sharp end of shovel came right through the ceiling. The sight of this.
Under the machine were both black. They were murderous, brutal-looking monsters. Here we go. The shouted beam. The fox shouted bones. The machine went to work. Victim who mounted fuse. Off so of the hill, the big tree under which Mr. Fox had dug his hole in the first place was toppled like a matchstick on all sides. Rocks were sent high flying, and trees were falling, and the noise was deafening.
Though in the tunnel, the foxes crunched, listened to the terrible crying and baying overhead. What is happening? Dad, cried the small foxes. What are you doing? Mr. Fox did not was half happening or what they were doing. It's an earthquake, cried Mr. Fox. Look, said one of the small foxes. Our tunnel got shorted. I can't see daily. They are looking round, and yes, the mouth of the tunnel was only a few feet away from the mouth, and in the circle of daylight beyond they could see the two back tractors almost on top of them. Tractors, shouted Mr. Fox, and mechanical shovels. Dig for your life. Dig, dig, dig. Uh, Now there began a desperate race the machines against the foxes. In the beginning, the heat looked like this. After about an hour, as the mechanics beat away more and more side from the hitch top, it looked this. It looked like this. Sometimes the foxes hold away a little ground, and the clickings nosed gold ground find and Mr. Fox show side. Where are you doing, Mike? In it, I sure we are, but then a few moments later, the mechanic would come back at them and the crunch of the Mickey's software would hit louder and louder. Once the fox's quality side, the sharp metals and of one of the shoulders as it's creeping up the earth's shoots, begging them.
Awful thing seemed to have an electric effect upon Mr. Fox. He jumped up and shouted, "If we got it, come on, there's not a moment to lose. We didn't, I think, before." "Think of what that? A fox can dig quicker than a man," shouted Mr. Fox, beginning to dig. "Nobody in the world can dig as quick as a fox." The soil began to fly furiously behind Mr. Fox. As he started to dig dear life with his front feet, Mr. Fox forward to help him. So did the four children. "Go downwards," ordered Mr. Fox. "We be got to go deep as we possibly can." The tunnel began to grow longer and longer. It sloped slightly downward, deeper and deeper, below the surface of the ground it went. The mother and the father and all four of children were digging together. Their front legs were moving so fast called them, and gradually the scrolling and scraping of the shovels became fainter and fainter. After about an hour, Mr. Fox stopped digging. "Hold it," he said. She'd all stopped. They turned and looked back up the long tunnel. They had just dug. All was quiet. "Fight," said Mr. Fox. "I think we done it." They never asked as deep as this. "Well done, everyone." They all stayed down, painting of red, and Mr. Fox said to her children, "I should like you know that if it wasn't for your father, we should all be dead by now. Your father is a fantastic fox." Mr. Fox looked at his wife and smiled. He loved her more than ever when she said things like that. The terrible tractors. As the sun rose the next morning, Boggies and Bones and Bing were still digging. They had dug a hole so deep you could have put a house into it, but they had not yet come to end of the fox tunnel. They were all very tired and cross. "Damn and blast," said Boggies. "Was Roden an idea with this?" "Being idea," said Bones. Boggies and Bones both stared at Bean. Bean took another swing of cider, then put the flashback into his pocket without offering in the others. "Listen," he said angrily, "I want that fox. I am going to get that fox. I am not giving. I'll still strung him up over in my front porch did of dumpling. We can't get him, did that for sure," said the fat Boggies. "I've had enough of digging." Bones and little Paul believed there was a locked up at Bean and said, "Have you got any more stupid ideas there?" "What?" said Bean. "I can't hear you. Bean never talked about. He never even washed and resolved his ear holes were Coolqque with all kinds of marks and wax and beads, chewing gum and dead files and
Keep going, my darlings, parents, Mr. Fox, don't give up. Keep going, the fat boogie showed to us and Bean. We'll get him any moment now. Have your con seen of him yet? Bean called back. No yet shouted boogies, but bad in things your clothes. Imping him up with me bucket shows it show hit the piece, but by lunchtime the machines were still at it, and so were the poor folks. The hill now looked like this. The farmers didn't stop for hunch, they were too keen to finish the job. Hey where, Mr. Fox, Wallace was living about his tractor. We're coming to get your now. You have had your last chicken. Yellow boogies, you'll never come prowling around me farm again. A sort of madness had taken hold of the dear men, the skinny being and swarthy, bellied. Bulls were driving her machine like maniacs, racing the mother and making the shoulders dig at a terrific speed. The fat boys was chopping about like a drivers and snouting faster, faster. By 5 o'clock in the afternoon, disease attacked and expanded to the hill. The machine and dug was like the crater of the volcano. It was such an extraordinary seeing the crowd of people come rushing up from the surrounding, willing to have a look. They stopped on the edge of the craters of started down at Boogies and Bruce and Bean. "Hey there, Boogies, that going on?" "We're after a fox. You must be mad." The people heckled and longed, but this only mad that they're famous, more furious and more obstinate and more determined. The ever not to give up until the bat crunched the fox.